Hey everyone, and welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. I've been playing a little bit on my off time, trying to get a little bit better after getting my butt kicked in the last episode. My red-black deck didn't really turn out as well as hoping for, and I've noticed that it's just the curve of when you're starting off and you just don't have all the cards that you need to really keep up with some of the competitive decks where they have all the cards they need. I've been running solid mono black recently. There is a dungeon deck I'm trying to work on, but it just isn't exactly where I need it to be yet. Today I'm probably going to be running this one. It's very simple mono black deck. We're focusing on the Warlock class as a potential win. Elder Fang Disciple to help, get some value there. Order of Midnight really good. Aria is really good. Leona's standard. Where's Rider? I got another Soul Shatter, so I'm gonna probably put that in instead. Direct to the World pretty good as well. A lot of these are just really solid cards. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna add that other Soul Shatter I have into this deck. So now one card over. I need to figure out what do I want to remove. Really been enjoying Deadly Dispute. I actually went against someone else running a red-black deck, and they were using this with the guy who creates, whenever you use a treasure, it gives someone another additional token. Pretty nice. Very interesting, very good card. The fact you draw two and create a treasure, and you can use it, sacrifice either a creature or an artifact. Very handy. You're going to see this probably a lot. I like Elder Fang because it's 2 mana. Even if it dies as soon as it gets to the field, as long as it gets to the field, I'm causing my opponent to discard. And they still have to address, even if it's just a 1/1, something I can even just use to block. One of those goblins or something to eat some of that damage, because we're trying to get into our cycle. Once we get to pretty much us generating our game, we're going to do pretty good. I do have a Nightmare in here. I'm going to remove one of those. I don't need both. But I have one Nightmare in here. The reason why... That's funny because I named the other deck Nightmare. The reason why I have Nightmare in there is in case for any heavy flyer decks, late game, you need something to pull that's not just a 4/4 from the Regent. If you're top decking, that's the card you want to top deck. Because it has happened to me if there's a stalemate. And then Nightmare helps you push that stalemate just a little bit over the edge. But I hope you've all been doing well. It's been a while. I went on a trip to Puerto Rico. Made sure everyone was very safe, but go ahead, get these opened up. So we've seen these cards before. It's nothing shiny. I just love the art of this one. Manticore again. We've used him before in one of the decks. Hey, I got a Free Wild Trickster. Send insight. Draw a card for each different mana value among non-land cards in your graveyard. And then we got Orb of Dragonkind. One step closer to having that dragon deck. Here we go. Let's check on the next one. Got Null Hunter, and then our other one is Herald of Hadar. One of those appears to be Arms of Hadar, those black tendrils. Yeah, it looks like it. Circle of Death. 6 mana, roll a d20. Each opponent loses 2 life. Each opponent loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. Each opponent loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life, and create 2 treasure tokens. Pretty rad. I think this card is just too expensive. You're already paying 5 mana just to bring it out on the field. Then you're gonna pay 6 mana to potentially your opponent loses only 2 life. 6 mana? Now, yeah, you get the potential of gaining 2 life and getting 2 treasures, but 6 mana is a lot of mana. I would think this card, it may be probably broken at that point. If it just came onto the field and it activated the dice, or if the cost was less. I would say probably if the cost was a little less, 6 seems a little higher. It's even more expensive to use its dice roll than it is to summon it, which is kind of backwards. Especially since its only abilities are those dice rolls. It doesn't have lifelink, it doesn't have anything else to it. Deadly Dispute, common, great common. You can see that. This is probably one of the best counter spells I've seen in Dungeons & Dragons. Draw 2, then discard 2, but you counter target spell. I know it's 2 blue, which makes it a little tougher to pull off sometimes, but it's a counter spell. And counter spells are always great in Magic the Gathering, regardless of what cycle it is. Essential Tiefling, another venture into the dungeon. You're going to come out if you completed a dungeon. Up to one target creature becomes a bird with base power and toughness 1/1. Oof. Isn't that a little nasty for a 3-drop? So 3-drop, 2/2 flying, and it has that other abilities, and you get to venture into the dungeon? This is a solid card. Grim Wanderer, we've already been using him a lot. Ooh, the Eye of Vecna. The Eye of Vecna enters the battlefield, you draw a card, and you lose 2 life. Beginning of your upkeep, if you pay 2, you may pay 2. If you do, draw a card and you lose 2 more life. This is a good card. I'm be interesting because there's also the Arm of Vecna. I wonder if someone's out there who's making a Vecna deck. That'd be very interesting to see how that works. The last pack here. Ooh, we got a craft a rare. Ranger's Longbow. Hoarding Ogre. This only occurs, this dice roll only occurs once he attacks. It's 4 mana for a 3/3. I guess he doesn't keep up with some of the other drops. The dice roll is really cool, but it's only when he attacks. So he definitely needs haste. That's what this card's begging for. Haste. Get me to attack as soon as possible. Devour Intellect, Leather Armor, has Ward 1. That's pretty decent. Ward 1's pretty decent. And Equip is 0? Bring this out turn 1 to your 2? Well, you can bring this out turn 2 in a low-cost deck. This is pretty decent for a common. Ward 1, meaning that the person who's trying to counter or cost spells at target has to pay an additional 1 mana. And the fact that you get to keep this equipment out on the field as long as it's not destroyed, that's pretty nasty. Yeah, that's very underrated. Sepulchre Ghoul, sacrificing another creature gets +2/+2 in a turn. This could see some use, but to be honest, without any way to get those sacrifices off enough, it's going to be a little tough until I can find a way to really crank out those sacrifice numbers. Red Dragon, decent card. When it comes out, it automatically does 4 damage. It's a 6 mana cost with flying with a 4/4 and with that. I would say for 6 mana, it's a little expensive. Beautiful art, though, on it by Andrei Kuzinski. Kunzinski. I think I said it right. I apologize if I didn't. The reason why I say that is because for 6 mana, if this just had haste, you would already be swinging for 4 damage. So it's like it might as well just have haste. So what's the point of the Fire Breath? I mean, it says to each opponent, right? It says to each. So if you're playing a multiplayer game where you're playing multiple opponents, this is an amazing card. Much better. You get much more value out of it because instead of doing just 4 damage, you're now dealing 8, 12, depending how many people you're against. But in this circumstance, I think it would have been better if it said it deals 4 damage to any target. And that way you can have it like burn a unit when it comes out. So it's just a little more viable. It just seems very situational for a bigger multiplayer game. And then we have Wish. We got one of these in our first playthrough, which, like I said, was very surprising because Wish is one of the hardest spells or hardest things in Dungeons & Dragons. One of the highest spells you can get. You may play a card you own from outside the game this turn for 3 mana. So I'm very interested to see what some people have come up with that. I probably will not be running it anytime soon, but very interesting to see that. Alright, I like to keep things simple in my deck. I'm going to switch from this to the discard one I've been playing. And we're going to do, sorry, make sure I got the right one. We're going to do standard rank. We're going to be going against some harder opponents. So far, by win percentage, from our first episode, the win percentage has been like 80% maybe to start, which is pretty standard. Not standard, but pretty solid. And now it's definitely dropped quite a bit. All right, we got a pretty interesting hand. Yeah, we could have had a 1-drop here for turn 1, but this isn't the worst I've seen. I like that we get to go first. This Order of Midnight has been really solid. Fancy land. Mr. Fancy Pants over there, dropping his fancy land. Alright, well, I need you to discard, sir. Look, they got a little book. Mr. Lipton 07. It's got the T on lock. Alright, what'd you discard? This is my favorite part. It's additional cost because sacrifice a creature, draw 2 cards. Uh-oh, this is one of those pest decks. I'm Not a fan, sir. I do not like you and your discarding. Trade. I'll take it. He says, I want to get people to sacrifice. Create 2 black pests, or if they die, you gain. A lot of people have been using this, so whenever you gain life, you get a card out where you lose life. Bring it out for 1, equip for 2. Oh, your card came out tapped. Your land's coming out tapped. That must be tough to deal with. I don't have that problem, unfortunately. Let's see what he does. Oh, he's gonna take it? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna wait. I've got a kill spell here with Murderous Rider, and I have Soul Shatter too, that's an instant. So we're gonna see, if he just equips all these to this thing, it'll save me, it'll buy me a whole turn. Yeah, I think he's gonna do it. Yep, there's 1. Go for it, equip. And I'm going to destroy target creature. I'll give myself 2 damage. You don't have enough mana for that, sir. You have enough mana for that. Smart. Got his draw 2. That went to grave. That shouldn't have gone to grave. I guess because it didn't go off? Didn't go in the adventure? You may cast this card as an adventure. After you do exile it, you may cast that creature later on. It didn't go? Huh. How intriguing. That didn't work that way. That's fine. We're going to pull out Warlock. We're going to activate his 2nd level ability, which allows us to draw 3 from our top of our deck, and we get to put 1 in our hand. We didn't get a land this turn. We'll go with a land. Okay. We're going to attack. We're going to try to whittle him down just a little bit. We've definitely got his attention. We still have this Soul Shatter as an emergency. But that allowed us to get some land and also put some creatures in the grave. Oh, he brought him back. He brought him back. Now, they can double up to attack. I would like to draw. That's the thing. I would like to draw this turn if possible. So I think I'm going to activate this. I'm not even going to attack. I'm going to activate this. Sacrifice. Draw. Got a swamp. I'm going to then throw out... Ooh, I could throw out Lola the Spider Queen. Or should I save it? See what he's got in his hand. Let's throw out Lola. So as soon as it comes out, when it gets expires, he's tapped out, so he can't do anything for it.
I'm hungry. We will slay our enemies.
So one of my creatures died. I pinged him for 1 from Warlock. I summoned 2 to the field. Area hit him for 2 more, and I healed for 2. I'm gonna put this out. I'm gonna click a card, throw in the graveyard. Totally fine with that because I have Order of Midnight. I was hoping to see him draw. Target opponent discards 2 cards. If fewer than 2 cards were discarded this way, you draw cards equal to the difference. It's really trying to push my buttons. Do that. I don't want to get rid of Soul Shatter though. It's my removal. But if I don't, I can use Order of Midnight to get my Murderous Rider back, and that also still gives me a creature. So hopefully, don't have
Aren't I generous?
a Hopefully we don't have a,
Venerate me or die. Subservience will
nice.
be
This will be
rewarded.
perfect. Return the favor, sir. Takes 1 from this. He's got to discard. Okay. Now we're gonna do. I could just get rid of his hand entirely, which is an option. Or I could bring Order of Midnight back. So I can bring another creature back. I think I'm going to do that. So that way I have both. Activate. If I do that, it'll get her to 3. I'm going to do this. We're going to draw a card.
Oh yes.
Nice. That's what we
the
want.
knowledge you seek.
Then what I'm going to do here is we're going to sacrifice him. He comes out. I'm going to kill one of his creatures. I want to get rid of her.
And I, the generous one.
He takes damage, and also this syncs up, synergizes with Spider Queen, getting it another plus. I see you're going to equip. You're going to try to gain life through him. Okay. Block.
My power is for annihilation.
Of all the cards, he just top drew this card right now. Just so you guys know. Flying, lifelink, hexproof from Planeswalkers. Hexproof from Planeswalkers is a huge difference than hexproof in general. It's an Angel Berserker. Yeah, no, I'm not letting you have that. Nope. Angel. Goodbye. Get out of my sight. I'm gonna play you. Live feature into the field. I'm gonna create our spiders, and this is gonna be
A gift in exchange for loyalty.
Swing for 2 or ping him for another one. I want to draw. No attacks. I'm gonna trigger you. I'm gonna kill one of the spiders.
I will get what I want.
And now I got my sack. Okay, cool. This is pretty much game over, unless he pulls out a miracle, because I even got rid of his really good top draw. Flying, lifelink, and hexproof from Planeswalkers. It's going to cause me to discard 2 cards, but that's game. Pretty rad, right? So far, this is what I've been running recently. It's simple. Most of the cards are easy to get. I mean, Shambling Gas is really good. Disputed, those are 2 commons. Also running Murderous Rider is a rare, which is a good card from a different set. It's one of the few cards I have from the fewer sets. Regent was one of the cards that are... A lot of these cards are provided in the booster or the decks you get when you play. So if you want to play this deck, just play a bit more. You'll unlock the decks as you play. So even if you don't have it yet, you'll start to get them. As you do, you'll get able to unlock them. This isn't the best first hand. We probably shouldn't keep this, but we're going to be stupid. And we're going to keep it. What is this? Lures of the Druid. Chosen each permanent card. Oh. What does it mean? This card is your chosen companion. Once per game, you can pay 3 anytime you can cast a sorcery. To put it in your hand, that means everything in its deck is below 1 mana cost. That's intriguing. That means this is going to be really helpful. Someone actually in a deck. Yeah, must have been around before. But we're going to go ahead, bring out Elder Fang Disciple. Try to get him to discard. Sacrifice Illicit Bounty. Target your card. Enchantment. Control gains protection from the color of your choice. Well, that's pretty solid. I'm just need you to discard, sir. Okay. That's actually a pretty good card against my deck, so seeing that go to graveyard is good. I'm equipping him. Choose combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. Oh. Now you get your treasure token, sir. I do like that. That's not too shabby. I need to get rid of you. attacks. So I think he's playing an equipment deck of some sort. It's odd. It's odd. It's I don't know. It's definitely different because he has it equipped to a creature that gets the ability for sacrificing it. Oh, it's Fabled Passage. Okay. Untap. Snow. We got a lot of snow-covered stuff. Wound of Mortalities. As long as it's enchanted from as a creature, it has Death Touch. Okay, and he's equipping it to the creature. It's much different than equipping it to the weapon. He gets to draw. He still has 3 mana floating. Pretty much gave his creature Death Touch. He's gonna kill my dude. Very interesting choice. Do I take that one? I needed that to do my ability. I guess I don't. So he doesn't get the satisfaction. But he's playing really low cards. So he might have something here for only 2 mana. That's a lot of mana for him. Okay. It gets his effect. I'm gonna do it. So I need him to do something. He needs to do something here to stop me from killing his creature. So he's phasing out his creature to bring it back. That got rid of the Ruin of Mortality because he had it equipped to his creature, which was a mistake. I've got 5 mana out right now. Go for this. I have too many Grim Wanderers in my hand. I need something else that I can die easily. I don't need another Warlock class. What I do need is I need this. That way I could stop him from generating any more treasure and kill this little person. It feels like he should have another creature in his deck. We've been getting a lot of everything else, haven't we? Cards is 80. Starting with 80 cards in his deck. What is going on? That's not considered white, but that is. So yeah, 3, 2, 3. Okay. Rare creature control enters the battlefield. That's a solid 2-drop. Okay. All right. Odd. What are you guys? Nymph, demigod. Well, I could just say enchant creature. Kill enchant creature. You would have to sacrifice that one if I got rid of it. I'm gonna just go ahead and bring out my spiders, I think. I guess I should wipe. He's only got 1 card here. Let's do a removal. If I target him, he'll let it go. It's not, I have to do now. If I don't, he'll sacrifice the protector. Sure. That'll give me a 2. Demigod. Well, you had a chance to get rid of him, or have him. Now I have a 5/3. I don't know what this guy... He has a lot of ice and snow cards, so he had something in mind. An additional 1. We'll generate a treasure token. The one reason why I shouldn't attack, I guess. Not bad. Activate this. Yikes. Let's get this out first. Got 3 mana.
Ah! You reek with terror. Ah, I will cull the weak.
life down a little bit because there are certain cards that trigger and activate when they're at 25 life or higher. He seems a little frustrated. He's tapped 3 mana. Is he bringing out the cat? During each of your turns, you may cast... Yeah, he paid the mana to get the cat in hand. During each of your turns, you may cast 2... You may cast 1 permanent spell with mana that costs 2 or less from your graveyard. Okay. He's not gonna like this. I could activate that. A land right now, pretty bad.
My children will take
That's not
care
too
of
bad.
you.
It's swing for 6, but then he'll hit me and generate a treasure, so I don't want that to happen. I'm gonna pause. Okay, we'll just wait a minute. I'm gonna murder that next turn, and then we'll swing. Let's see what he has in offer. Also, this gives me a chance if he brings out the cat. If he brings the cat out, I'll murder it. So that puts it back into his hand. Oh no, as long as during each of your turns you may cast 1 permanent spell with mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard. So you have anything from 1? You do. You have black. Can't target. Ah, but this is why. This is why he didn't care about discarding some of this. Oh, but he... I'm not gonna do this, sir. I'm sorry. Look at that. And because I have that out, I'm gonna bring that out. What else do I have in here? Elderfang Disciple. We're just gonna swing. Actually, hold up. Yes, everything.
Good minions are loyal and deadly.
Do I have a 1 in here? I have a 1 drop, right? Let's get Shambling Gas back then. This one at least have 2s. He's got 1 thing out to attack. Destroyed my planeswalker.
Pity our time is over.
Totally cool with that. I've already gotten good use out of it. Destroyed my other creature. Now I have my Shambling Gas left, which is still enough to take out his creature. Yeah, I don't know what his deck really is. We're gonna attack. I am starting to run out of options, but that's why I'm holding on to this. I'm waiting for him to board wipe me or something, right? Do that. Target it. Kill it. Creature died this turn, so we use this to draw. Wait that for my turn. End turn. Yeah, I can do this on my turn. He's out 1. So I'll target a creature or enchantment an opponent controls, then they put a permanent card from their hand into the battlefield. Oh. Alright, pretty rad. I'm gonna use that then. I'm going to get rid of one of these spiders, I guess. It's got menace. It's got flying and menace. I guess I should have got rid of it. Now you allow me to put Shambling Gas? What other strider should I put out there? Exile turret. Trap player may put a permanent card from their hand onto the battlefield. This game. Oh, he's at 1 HP. That was a final attempt. My creatures. Good game. That was a little long-winded. I wasn't sure what was going on there, or what he was waiting for. Now I could see using Vorpal Blade with that cat, but it's only a 2 mana cost. That would be interesting. Ooh, Binding Odds. We got a card there. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna do another standard. Standard rank. What is this? Rolled to gold? Oh, that was so bad. That was so cheesy. So much cringe in one sentence. Ugh. I feel disgusted by myself. Not so bad. But yeah, you can see, wow. Okay. Ooh, this is, they're low cost at least, right? Guys, should we do it for the content? Do it for the content? I started a game with only 1 land, and I won. Oh god, what's wrong with me? I've become a meme. No. Who am I kidding? Once a meme, always a meme. Oh god, okay, we need land next turn ASAP. We're putting Shambling out there in case we need just the treasure to start bringing stuff out. Oh no, you have land? We even had draw on our turn, hoping we would draw into it. Another cat! You madman! Are you playing a cat deck against me? This is the meme. No! I need the treasure, sir. I need the treasure, sir. Okay, do I kill the cat? Or build the treasure? Kill the cat, kill the cat. What am I thinking? Kill the cat, kill the cat. Oh, we got a land. Oh, it's a Christmas miracle. Bring it out. Bring out the Warlock class. We're online, boys. We got 2 mana. Woo! Woo! We still can't use most of our cards, but at least we can activate Warlock class. It's one of the reasons why I love this deck. You can use it at such a low mana cost, and it gets you such much viability. Oh, heck yeah, I will take that trade, sir. Block me. Woo. Totally cool with that. You're gone. Forget that counter. Oh, we don't have any land. Please, for the love of God, give us a land. Yes, give me one of those. Put that bad boy out there and call it a day. No way. No way we're gonna pull off the meme build. Okay, so we have a lot of removal right now. So I'm just throwing this out there. You have enough cards in hand. Oh, I misplayed there. I should have at least done this on my opponent's turn. Bad, Sean. Terrible. It has flash. Use it. You have flash. Use it properly. Let's get in the discard. What do you got in your hand? You got all these healing stuff. You gotta have something else healing. Agora Burrito. Agora Bordio. I-G-O-R-R-E-B-O-R-E-B-O. Come on, dude. You gotta pick one. You got all that mana over there sitting. You gotta pick one. Ooh, we got rid of the Paladin one. Okay. Attacking. 3, getting back down. And I have this drag to the underworld. It's lowered down because I have Devotion to Black. Yeah, he comes out, sure. Pass. Oh, he's just gonna. Okay, goodbye. Do not underestimate. Attack. Damage. Sacrifice. Elder Fang. Give us the 2 plus the treasure. Get us another land. We're then going to use Order of Midnight. Card back from the grave. Guess who we're bringing back? Elder Fang for another debut. Bringing Elder Fang back out. Discard again, sir. I know it was a very long-winded process just to bring Elder Fang back out. But that had a lot of value because I just got rid of this Angelic Reward. I've also got rid of this Inspiring Commander. So all his high drops that could have been a problem later on are not going to be a problem anymore. He's not even bringing things out anymore. He might have a big time of cool. I'm not sure. He's going to bring out the rest of our stuff. Knowing that we have a huge life advantage on him. If anything goes south, we'll be able to draw at least a little bit before it goes to bed. How many of these Hallowed Priests do you have, sir? How many do you have? You do not need that many. I'm wrong. I don't play white.
Envy the strong, for that my will cannot be denied.
Alright, then we're going to enter combat. Yes. No, he'll block. He'll just block this one to that one. Then this guy will hit. But it's okay, watch. Tackle those three. Next to blockers. We get a block with your 1/1. You're gonna block Liliana's Standard Bearer. That makes the most sense to you. That's the right choice. Now I can trade with you, but I don't want to. I want to draw. I need mana. So pretty much you declared your blocker. I said...
Do what I demand.
I said, okay, the one you're assigned to block, I sacrificed him. So now you no longer have a block. You can't block anybody. I'm gonna hit you. Then just took an additional one. Without me, instead of you blocking the creature, I now pumped my creature up. Well, I sacked him, so your pump didn't do anything. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Let me try to explain it again for those who are learning. Yeah, he's saying good game. Good game, dude. So, what I did, for those who aren't familiar, is that when I attacked, in the attack phase, the opponent, the defender, assigns blockers. Once blockers are assigned, that's like it's on the stack. It's like an action that's being on top. Picture like a sandwich, right? So he just said, okay, I'm assigning this blocker. Here's my slice of bread, right? I'm saying, okay, on top of your slice of bread, I'm going to put the best roast beef you've ever seen, and I'm going to sacrifice my own creature so your assigned blocker isn't going to hit him. There's no one going to be blocked. He's still assigned to that, so he can't change who he's blocking. But now I sacked my own unit, so that when I say sacrifice my unit to get that draw regardless. So that was my choice. I could have just let the blocker and the attacker hit, and they would have just traded. They both would have died. But in that situation, it was worth more to me to get the draw, so I could just keep outgrowing him and outpacing him. Because his hand was nil, barely had anything left in his hand. And as long as I had a larger hand than him, I have more answers at my disposal, even if it's just getting another land drop. That gets me closer getting the ultimate on my Warlock class. And that's really the final win condition for this deck, if we get to it. So what I'm saying is this level 7 mana, at the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses life equal to the life they already lost. So even just 1 damage will be doubled to 2. Even with those little pings that I do for like 1 life, it turns to 2 life. And usually by that point, that closes out the game if I have any problems. So we're going to take this hand. It's a little mana heavy, but what we could do is we could bring this out. Bring that out first. I'm going to play a little more patient, which to be honest is not the way to play this deck. This deck is very aggressive, very relentless. You reveal a swamp sword in your hand if you don't. Oh, so he revealed it even though he didn't use it? That's an interesting choice. I'm gonna go ahead and activate this. It's got nothing out, so it's safe for me to do so. I get another one, which is always good. And get this card, but I could bring this back with Order of Midnight. Let's grab the other Warlock class. We got a mana in hand. I don't need mana. We got Order of Midnight, so I can fetch that region back. Okay. Now we're gonna start That's annoying for us. I don't like that's a hard one of the hard decks for us is when they go crazy wide. So he's playing black-green, which to be honest is probably one of the worst matchups for this deck. Because cards he discards to the graveyard, oh wow, it's just the land, could be really potent. I want to get more board presence? No. Yes, I want more board presence. Because if we draw into one of those sacrifice for treasure cards, we want something else we can use. And Shambling Gas is a good counter to Discordant Piper. The thing is, it's when it dies. So which one comes out first? I don't want to mess this up. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to trade and spawn his goat. You got your goat, dude. Ooh. Scrylands. Guy's playing long haul game, big time. So we got this. I also have this, which I can bring out, and then tap to draw more, because we didn't get a land this turn. Let's do that. Let's try to get our land. Perfect. That's what we wanted. Then I'm going to bring him out. Use the death attack. Because the goat doesn't have any attack. Oh, that works really well with the goat, but it's except for the fact that it's only another non-token creature. So what we're going to do here, we're going to drag demon in the underworld. Destroy it. Next thing we're going to do is we have 3. We're going to bring out Ira first and Warlock, which then gives us that. We're then going to attack with both our guys. This is a good card. It's not in the these 2 cards are good, solid cards. Because I used to play Black and Green Knights at one point back long ago when this set was what was. Oh, haven't seen that card in a while. 3 mana for a 1/2 and you can draw. That draw is obnoxious. It's a lot of land. It's got 4 cards in each. But we have a really good board presence right now. I mean, really good board presence. I could sack him to kill the goat or to generate treasure. I don't need to. I could kill the cat. That seems excessive. That'll leave me with 3. I want to draw. I'm in a little bit of an odd spot here. Can I get Elderfang back? Just leave me 1. That'd also get rid of the cards in his hand. Let's do that. We can draw into another one of them. So this is really good too. Let's get you back in my hand. Let's go to combat. You're not gonna attack. Tackle 2. Next. That's Death Touch. So yeah, that's cool by me. That would trade. Sounds good. Damage. I want to get rid of his goat. You know, it's not doing anything. Guess I could wait. No, I can't. If I want to bring that. Okay, no, I would do. Bring out Order Manectric. Do that. We'll generate treasure. That'll then enter turn. Procs the double damage for both of these. He's at 10, we're at 22. We're looking pretty good. He's got a mess ton of mana. He's got 6 mana, where we've got 5, so we're not too far. But he's only got a goat on the board. He's got 4 cards in hand. We're sitting at 3. We've got 2 removals. And we got Westgate Regent, which he knows we have. Because this means we have to reveal it. Turn to our graveyard again. So we know it was in the graveyard. You still got... I'm leaving you the Black Bridge Troll. Okay. Let it come into the field. It'll spawn goats. Okay. Yeah. Goat spawn. And then I'm gonna use my treasure. Get rid of it. So this only works on black creatures, unfortunately. That's the only downside of that. No, I have 3 goats. He's got nothing. He's probably kicking himself in the shin right now. We're gonna bring him out. That creature. I cannot do anything with these goats. So we're gonna go attack. Oh wait, why did I attack with the goats? There's 3 goats running into combat. They do nothing. What? It's not looking too good. You've got 6 mana. If I get 2 more... Okay, brought out his demon. Okay, but unfortunately, I'm going to Soul Shadow. Then I'm going to bring out my Warlock claw. And he gave up. Soul Shatter is really good because it doesn't target the creature, it targets the player. So even if they have hexproof, that opponent, you as a player, would need hexproof to avoid that spell. Now, if the creature has it, it's still not gonna stop it. That's why I use one of my rare buys or crafts to get Soul Shatter. Umbral Juke. Ooh, fancy. Target player seconds a creature or planeswalker. Create a 2/1 black. White and black inkling creature with flying. Okay. Back from the other one. Alright, we're gonna do another one. We've been on a roll so far, we won every match. Some of them were a bit a little long-winded more than the others, but we're now in the silver tier. Which means we're against some probably pretty decent people. This is... I mean, we got turn 1 and 2 with this. It's just that's not a very good happen. We have a removal and we have a draw potential. I like and I don't like Liliana's Standard Bearer. It's a 3-drop with flash, and you get to draw cards, so it's actually an amazing card. It's just, in this deck, I feel like Deadly Dispute kind of replaces it somewhat. No, we'll see it. It's probably still really good, and I'm just a moron. There you go, turn 1, bring out... You're playing red deck, and you're not playing on turn 1? Red green. Okay, scry. Yeek. These scry cards, I live for. I live for them. Give me your scry cards. You're giving me more worth. I don't want land. I want removal. You got 4 land in hand. That's pretty good. We want the spells because when you do that, we don't have a lot of cards in this deck that that can get your removal back from the grave. Right? We're gonna do murder. No treasure for you, sir. No treasure for you. And he even takes 1 damage. So that works so well with murder. And it's already primed for them. Okay, bringing him out. Create a treasure. This is a great card. Definitely gonna see this in play. Discard a card for draw and make a treasure. How many treasures you got? Only 1? All that for just 1 treasure? That's a lot of treasure. That was a lot for just 1 treasure. See, this is where I'm in a weird spot. I can drag to I could kill this. And so whenever a creature comes out, or I could wait. It's a sorcery, yikes. Or I could bring Murderous Rider out. I should probably get a creature on the board. He knows I have this in my hand, so it's not a surprise. He's got 5 land out. Ooh, oh, that's obnoxious. I lose 3 life by targeting it. Yeah, I'm gonna target it. Get that out of my sight. Murderous Rider's holding the lines pretty well. Let's go to combat. See if he blocks. Can't wait, heal for you. to 17-17. But that wow. Okay, that was a lot, but I got rid of his big creature. The problem is with that creature, or that setup, if I attack, no, I guess I want the draw power. He won't block with that creature. He'll try to get it for its ability. I don't want them to have that. This creature or planeswalker does not help me with enchantments. It's one of the things this deck is weak to is there's enchantments. If I do this, I'll get to draw a card because one of my creatures died this turn. That. Now I'm going to attack. It'll give me an additional 2, and it takes an additional 1 for one of my creatures dying. You got another one? Dude, what are you doing with all those? I'm bringing out... Yeah, what else can I do? Oh, I can activate this? Yeah, forget that. I'm bringing that out. Auto pay. Go for it. Take all my money and some. He just took 10. Folks. He just got the draw 3 times. He's got 3 mana left, so he still can do something. Question is what? I'm gonna sack him as soon as it's my turn. And I'm not gonna target him. You can have it fight? Okay. That's cool. Cool with that. It died. Another land. More treasure. Can you play your last card in your hand? This is a straw. He's swinging all guns ablaze, and he's gonna hate me. He's gonna hate me. Bye. Then I'm gonna drag that to the underworld. I'm gonna swing it. Which is game. Good game. That Warlock class, amazing. Turn 1, I'm no matter what, as long as I get a creature up, I'm still gonna do 1 damage to you because if my creature dies, as long as it doesn't get exiled, right? I'm gonna do damage to you. Even if you wipe my board, I'm gonna do at least 1 something damage to you. This deck is just meant to whittle your opponent away to where they are out of options of what to do. They have to address your threats. The couple decks, things that are hard with it, enchantments, and when players go really wide and gain life at the same time. So there's a green-black deck that has these the worms where you gain life. There are some of those where they get really wide. There's some decks where in white where if you gain a certain amount of life, it spawns a certain amount. It spawns like a griffin or a creature. Those could be a little bit problematic because there's not a lot of enchantment destroying. There's probably is a card that might work. Maybe a side deck card I would do. But I've noticed that in Magic the Gathering Arena. See, we're playing standard, so this is ranked. You don't get a chance to swap to your side deck, which you would normally get, if you were in a game or competition or whatever. You get best, 2 out of 3, because in case you guys tie. And in between matches, you would get to swap to your side deck. And this you don't. We got a decent hand. We got Warlock, we got Shambling Ghast, we got our Grim Wanderer, we even got our Spider Queen. Hello there! Zul'jala. Turn 1 could do that. Turn 2, let's do you. If someone were to destroy, what was that? At least like a constellation on them? What was that about? What's going on? These maps. Snowfall, oof. Island, please. Counterspells, please. Glad we got out our, this. I'm just activating this. What are you gonna do? You're just reading it? Okay. Amazing. That second ability is really good. First ability, great. Second ability, great. Third ability, amazing. I want that. He's gonna be drawing cards a lot, and this will give me discard one of his cards, and I'll get board presence. Scry 1, draw 1. Opt. Okay. I haven't gone against a matchup like this. I'm wondering if this is Teferi or not. So we got blue-black. Oh, this might be a mill deck. Which, when it comes to mill decks with this deck, it's usually a race against time. Do they mill you out before you kill them? Or do you kill them before they're milled out? Oh, come on. Come on. What are you doing? Oh, ah. Look at this beautiful map, though. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Riddle Form becomes a 3/3 Sphinx. Decent card. Alright, we're going to bring out her. Discard, sir. We've got 2 cards in hand. Can't have that. Can't have all those cards in hand. It's illegal. Oh, pick wisely. Do pick wisely. Got rid of a swamp. Yes, it doesn't even matter. Okay, just again. That's important though. Drew a swamp. That'll slow him down at least a little bit. Interesting. Blue-black with Riddle Form. Three, you're gonna turn it into a creature, or you're gonna scry. I'm only gonna be hitting you for 2, so you know it's not anything crazy. Okay. Doesn't activate Riddle Form. Can't be blocked on Medallions, Adventures, and Dungeons. You're gonna adventure into dungeons, okay? I need a removal right about now. Would like to get rid of that. Or at least a sacrifice so I could kill it with Shambling Gas. That would be great. That's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. I can't block it anyway, so I might as well attack. You want to trade with me? Doubtful. That's more value to you alive. Man, I need a removal now. Some threat on the board so I can keep swinging at him. I need that removal like yesterday. If I can get 1 more mana, I'll get Spider Queen. That'd be really worth it. It's probably gonna do something to my Order of Midnight because it's flying. It doesn't want me to have flying. These 1/1s it probably doesn't care too much about. Come on, dude. What's the big decision here? You trying to lock it up? Okay, turns your Sphinx into a spell. I like that. Start target creature with 2. If the spell is kicked, destroy target creature or plane. Nice. Alright, I take 5. I like that combination. You get to venture in the dungeon. Which dungeon are you going to go for, I wonder? There's 3 dungeons. Tower of the Mad Mage, Tomb of Annihilations, and Lost Mines of Vandelver, I believe. Mad Mage is Scry 1, I believe. Annihilation is lose 1 life. And Vandelver is Scry? I can't remember. I can't remember what Vandelver is. Okay. Interesting. Took a while to figure out which one was. I do have this. It's not what I want though. Unfortunate. It'll allow me to draw, which is what I want. does have enough to counterspell me. So yeah, is this a Riddle Form control? Nice, I got another mana. I don't think it's gonna kill my creature though. If I wait, I might get Grimwater. He knows I have this in my hand. I'm gonna go to I should hold Grim Wanderer, I guess, onto it. I don't know, I feel like that was a mistake, but it's not that big of a difference right now. It just gives me leeway in case he does destroy or get rid of my creatures. I can't block that flyer though. He's only got 2 cards in hand. It's the biggest advantage we have right now. Is he's only got 2 cards in hand. If we can get Nightmare out, well, he could have got Spider Queen out, I guess. Oh no, I just got the land. I had to use this to draw the land. Makes sense. I should have thrown him out, but we'll see. I'm holding on to it just in case he tries to do anything to my creatures, so I can throw out one of the Grim Corners. He knows I have it. I don't want him to like get comfortable. I mean, I'm wide open. I attack. Okay, you cast a spell. You got Riddle Form. Okay, got it. You then do X4 and more, do all the above. That was you draw a card. Choose, return a creature they control to its owner's hand. Okay, so which creature? You could have Shambling Gas come back to my hand. Then you create a 4/4 blue-red elemental. Oh, wow. That was... Yeah, you had exactly that much. Return a creature you control to its hand. Oh, I get to choose. Give me that Elderfang. God, I need removal like yesterday. Venture in that dungeon. Each player loses 2 cards unless they discard a card. Discard a card, to be honest. I get rid of the one he knows I have. Because he doesn't know that I have another. You discard, sack a creature and an artifact and a land? No, you're not going to do that. Take 2 more damage. I can't really afford it, so I'm gonna discard that. Now we get you? Now we get you. Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me so much right now, Smalls. Do I get rid of that dude? Yeah, I probably should. Okay. I can bring Grim Wanderer out. I can just discard a card. So see that discard? You had a land. You were holding on to a land? I could throw... Get Grim Wanderer out in the field because he doesn't think I have it. You'll hit me. You can hit me with Riddle Form, so that's 3. I'll get Spider Queen out, so I have something with reach, so I can stop his flyer. If I kill it, it'll be dead. Yeah. Oh, trade? You want to trade? What do you have up your sleeve? What do you have up your sleeve? Trade. Okay. Just trade. Oh, I used that card too, dude. Oh man, I used that card as well. Got 1 card in hand. I have this in my hand. I want to use it, but I need to bring out something more that'll have more board presence.
Darkness will subservience will be rewarded.
Just block and die. There's no sense. Maybe I'll proc this, but 1 damage? Eh. Having it on the board helps more. So now I can block him. Can't block Riddle Form, so I can still take 3. Riddle Form could kill my Planeswalkers. That'd be smart for them to do. We got another land that's not what we want. Take a player spell cycle. Dies learn. Okay. It doesn't have haste. And that doesn't count as a spell, so you only got Westgate. So I'll just block you and kill you, dude. I think this is where we get our comeback. You've been calling the shots for now, but now it's no more. No more, my friend. No more will you be calling the shots. Draw a card, lose a life.
My words are for ambitious minds.
Goodbye, Westgate Regent. I'm targeting you. Gets around that ward. Boom. Next up. He doesn't have any cards in hand, so it makes no point to put any of the other ones. Throw you out. I'm gonna go wide on him. Come at me. You died this turn. I killed your creature. Oof. Okay. This is getting spicy. We should have advantage on Scry. Good use. This is a good opponent. He's using his turn, his mana efficiently. He's really using that Riddle Form to the most he can. Is it what you want? No, it was not. Good luck to you. You're gonna destroy one of my spiders, huh? Which will bring your Riddle Form and your Dream Strix back. You can still block one of them, but I can't block both of them. And when this dies, you get to learn, right? When it dies, you learn. Deal less a card you own. Outside the game, put it into your hand or discard a card to draw a card. So you'll get to pick a card outside the game. How do you designate that? Still, that's really good. Lesson card. Oh, lesson card. Has to be lesson card. I'm sorry there. I never really got. I never didn't play much when this was out. I need to learn what that actually means. I need to learn. Get it? Creature, spell or permanent with mana value 1 or greater. Wow. Wow, that was really good. I mean, yeah, I can just bring it back out. Draw. Yeah, I definitely have a lot more cards than you. Go for it. Okay. Is that the only one? Good. I'm gonna kill it. Doesn't matter. I want this one dead.
A gift. My power is for annihilation.
Alright, dude. Now you're out of mana. I guess I could have just took the damage there, but I have something kind of evil to do. Discard. One more card, and I must really want that card. Draw a card, you lose a life. For now, don't do anything. Let's go to attack. It's not going to block. The only one you can block and not die is Elderfang. That's the one you should block. Block that one. There you go. Nice. That's what I wanted, though. One of my creatures to die. Without it dying.
Aren't I the generous one?
Boom. So by attacking first, him declaring a blocker, killing one of my creatures, it gave my queen another token, another +1 to it. So when I did the -3 for the spiders, it didn't kill my planeswalker. 7 and 8. This is neck and neck. He's got full mana, but I have 3 cards in hand, board power, and he's got 1 card. That block, of course. Don't want that getting through. I get to learn now. See what he learns.
I will get what I want.
My tokens back for each creature that died. Create a 2/1 black creature. Flying a 3/2 creature. There's a lot of stuff there. Yeah, didn't he? Look at that. That was a lot of stuff there. Enter into combat. I don't need these guys. The other things, if he kills him, I don't care, even if it's just a basic block. You're not gonna do anything? Not gonna do anything. But I'm gonna 4, is that 8? None of these guys have trample. He's really banking on the fact that he's just banking on the fact he's gonna hit me for 7 all of a sudden? Like I'm gonna let this get through? I'm gonna do this. Sack you. Gonna do Brave the Stench.
Do what I demand.
Sorely mistaken, sir.
We will slay our enemies.
Sorely mistaken. I lose 2, but I also get spiders on the board. You're at 3. Man, one burn spell could be the difference in this game right now. It's so close. It's 5-3. I mean, it looks like I have the advantage, but literally, he's got, no, it's not red, but he's got black in there, which doesn't do, I don't know. What else he got? Each player loses 2 life. Imagine a draw because of 2-move annihilation. We both lose 2 life and die. I mean, I'm just gonna block you, dude. Either you got this game or you don't. I double blocked you, just to make sure. Either I didn't.
I will curb the weak. I will get what I want.
Good game. He gave up after you read that. Awesome match. Woo! We're on a win streak, man. We're only 1 win away from gold. Let's see, what time is it? Got 1 more match in me. And I'm pushing it. Just because, man, we're on a win streak, aren't we? That was a solid deck. You played the deck before that? That was solid. These are silver ranks now, so we're getting the better people. You know? Okay, decent start hand. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. But I hope you guys have been doing well. It has been a little bit, but I've been trying to put a video out every week or so. I know Magic the Gathering is the most exciting thing to watch most of the time, but for those who are passionate or enjoy it, I hope you're enjoying the content. Just some different. I've been trying to wrap up the deck building stuff. After the first couple episodes, I realized this stuff's really boring for most people. Oh, he said hello. Hello. Hope her. I hope this is for just some of those who are always wondering about, should I get into Magic the Gathering, should I not? You know, is now the right time, or when's the right time, right? Maybe today, maybe now's the right time for you, I'm not sure. Just battlefield territories that cover cards from your hand, you can deliver creatures from your party, you choose one of those. Oh, I revealed one card, dude. That's nothing. Got one card. Remember that? I'm laying the trap. I'm laying the trap. Once I put Shambling Gas down, I have one floating mana. You won't think I'll be able to do anything. He'll kill, he'll attack, or do something. If I can get rid of Shambling Gas and the bait. Ooh, he got rid of Flung. It's still a good card, man. Flung's still good. I'm winning. To replay Reason hand, you choose a non-land card from it, or a card from the graveyard. Exile that card to lose one life. Ooh, you tricky dog. Which card? Ooh, got rid of my Order of Midnight. Smart. But that was, good and bad. Like, it's not bad, but it's not good. I'm like 5 steps ahead of you at this point. I'm not gonna attack with you. We'll attack with you. She's running a discard deck. What a ridiculously good card. Power has 1 plus the number of card types among cards in your cards. Oh, that works against me pretty hard. No wonder he picked that. I can't block him. He's got lifelink. He's got flying and lifelink and death touch. This card's this is the card that replaced the other card, the vampire back ago. It's just broken. And now they made it so its damage is even higher based off things in the. This is too strong. Yikes. We're a 3-drop. We're a 3-drop. Why does it need Death Touch? Flying Lifelink is still good enough. Wow. Wow, that's ridiculously good. I can't stop this guy. Not until I get a removal. I'm not gonna get it anytime soon. Didn't even have any in my hand. Oof. 4 healing. Bruh. So I can double the damage I do now. Hit me again. He's got card advantage. This might be the one we lose. He was able to get rid of the Order at Midnight, which stopped me from being able to pull some of the cards back out from the grave. Or to get... Is that kicked? Yeah, it was kicked. Thanks. Yeah, I can't stop it. It's got flying, lifelink, and death touch. It's insane. But I don't care. Come at me. I've activated the Warlock class. I may have no cards in hand, but as long as I can keep what's on the board, choose odd or even. Oh, that's such a good card. So what he gets to choose odd or even. Even is even 0. We got rid of my evens. To where I'm not gonna say it. Don't say it, Sean. Don't say the terrible joke. It's a terrible joke. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, I think we lost. Another one? This card is... I need this card. This is absurd. Okay, here we go. Great. I have Nightmare, but guess what? They have Death Touch. They have Death Touch. No, they're just one. I'm just gonna stop one. I'm not gonna stop all of them. I'm only gonna stop one. You realize how much sick? And then he's gonna just kill it because it's a 6. Good game. So look at this. Gold, gold. The 2 that were on the field, gold. Yeah, this was a fully built deck. Where mine is not fully built. It is a ramshackle of stuff. That was a hard loss there. Big L. But 90% win ratio for the day? I would say it's an improvement. So take from it what you can. I hope you all enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you in the next one. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Take care, and have a good day. Bye.